Yes, hello. In this video, first of all, I want to express my gratitude to संतोष दादा. He is our संतोष दादा और इनकी वजह से हम ये सारे वीडियोस जो हैं बना पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये सब ग्राउंड वर्क जो है वो संतोष दादा और उनकी टीम यानी कि हमारे संजय घाटे, अनु, विलास, ये सब लोग करते हैं, इसलिए हम लोग ये बच्चों के लिए वीडियो बना पा रहे हैं. सो फर्स्ट ग्रैटिट्यूड टू ऑल ऑफ यू. Now the next thing is I want to tell you students that what happens is that as soon as we see a cadaver we have an urge to start dissecting, but that is not how it is. First of all, before using the scalpel on the cadaver, we have to observe bony landmarks. After observing the bony landmarks, we have to understand the cutaneous innervation of the limb. For understanding the cutaneous innervation of the limbs, because we get bewildered by understanding or by hearing so many difficult names of various nerves that we get stressed out that how to remember. So हम लोग क्या करेंगे? First of all, we will identify what is the subcutaneous innervation and we will identify from where it is coming. Before going into that, I want to tell you one thing very general with respect to the whole cadaver, and that is that the whole innervation of the body, of extremities, it is basically coming through the plexuses. Now what is a plexus? A plexus is a network of the nerve. And which nerves? The spinal nerves. Where the spinal nerves are coming from? They are coming from the spinal cord. Where is the spinal cord? The spinal cord is within the vertebral canal. So you can see here that this is the vertebra, and this within this vertebra, in the vertebral canal, okay, where can I show you the vertebral canal? If I remove, can we remove this? हम लोग रिमूव कर सकते हैं इसको, हटा सकते हैं. अच्छा हाँ, देखिए, from here I can show you the vertebral canal through the foramen magnum of the skull. ठीक है, जहाँ पे ये वायर जा रहा है नीचे, this is the vertebral canal. This goes within the vertebra. Okay, so this is the vertebral canal. Within this vertebral canal lies the spinal cord. ये समझ लीजिए ब्लैक वाला spinal cord. अब इस स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में से क्या होता है कि लैटरली इंटरवर्टिब्रल फोरामेन होते हैं. दो वर्टिब्रे के बीच में जो फोरामेन है उसको इंटरवर्टिब्रल फोरामेन बोलते हैं. वहाँ से आती हैं स्पाइनल नर्व्स. ओके, जो स्पाइनल नर्व्स निकलती हैं दे डिवाइड इनटू टू ब्रांचेस. वन गोज एंटीरियरली, वन गोज पोस्टीरियरली. The anterior branches or the ventral branches of the spinal nerve will form network, and that network is called as plexus. Now how many plexuses are there? Such plexuses, we need a plexus which will supply the cervical region. We need a plexus which will supply the superior extremity region. We will need a plexus which will supply the inferior extremity region, and so on. Okay, and various organs. So what happens is organs are basically supplied by autonomic nerve supply. The details we are not going. मोटा मोटा ये है कि जो प्लेक्सिस जो है सर्वाइकल प्लेक्सिस है, एक ब्रेकियल प्लेक्सिस है, एक लंबोसेक्रल प्लेक्सिस है. सर्वाइकल प्लेक्सिस जो है वो कहाँ पे लाई करती है? सर्वाइकल यानी नेक. नेक में एक मसल होती है स्टर्नोक्लीडोमेस्टॉइड. जब आप एक दूसरी तरफ देखते हैं, when you are looking towards your left side, then your right sided sternocleidomastoid muscle becomes prominent, it becomes oblique. So that sternocleidomastoid, behind the sternocleidomastoid, the spinal nerves which are coming out, they form a network, and that is called as cervical plexus. Then between the scalenus anterior and scalenus medius muscles, there are nerves which form the brachial plexus. Then here there is a muscle which is called as psoas major, and within that psoas major these spinal nerves in this area come out and they form a network, and that is called as the lumbosacral plexus. The whole innervation of the superior extremity or inferior extremity which we are considering right now will be derived from these nerves and certain other contributions, mainly by the branches from these plexuses. Okay, so today I am going to tell you how to learn the drawing of plexuses, how to draw plexuses. In anatomy it is very important that we draw diagrams and learn them properly in a simplified way rather than looking at the complicated diagrams and the complicated illustrations. So I will give you a quick review of all the plexuses which will be useful for the inferior extremity. Pause.
Start.
So here we are learning how to understand and learn plexuses which are useful for us in the inferior extremity. So we are learning it in a tabular form or flow chart form. First we will learn about lumbar plexus, then we will learn about sacral plexus, then we will learn about coccygeal plexus. Okay, these will be useful for us in the inferior extremity. Lumbar plexus L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5. These are the, what are these? These are the ventral rami of first, second, third, fourth and fifth spinal nerves. Okay, as I told you that the spinal nerve as it comes out through the intervertebral foramen will divide into anterior and posterior rami. So these are the ventral rami or the anterior rami of the lumbar nerves from first to fifth lumbar nerve, which will participate in the formation of a network which will form the lumbar plexus. Out of L1, two nerves arise. Which are they? Ilioinguinal and iliohypogastric. Two nerves will arise. So if someone asks you that what is the root value of ilioinguinal nerve, you will say L1. What is the root value of iliohypogastric nerve? You will say L1. Okay, we will see where it is supplying later on. First we will have to learn their development or their formation. Then from L1 and L2 arises genitofemoral nerve. Then from L2 and L3 arises lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Remember, इसके ऊपर MCQ आता है. Lateral cutaneous nerve of the thigh arises from the lumbar plexus, while medial and intermediate cutaneous nerve of the thigh are branches of femoral nerve. उसके बाद फिर क्या आता है? L3 and L4 give rise to accessory obturator nerve. Okay, this is also an MCQ that they ask the root value of accessory obturator nerve and they give the options like L1, L2, L2, L3, L3, L4. So what is the answer? L3, L4. उसके बाद L4 and L5 they will give rise to lumbosacral trunk. Okay, and L3, L4 and L5, these three roots together will give rise to two nerves. Which two nerves? They will give rise to obturator nerve and they will give rise to femoral nerve. So femoral nerve, to the femoral nerve dorsal branches of ventral rami will contribute, while to the obturator nerve ventral branches of the spinal nerves will contribute to it. Okay, so this is about the lumbar plexus. I think inferior extremity will be covered with these branches. With respect to the sacral branch and the coccygeal branch, we will make another video for this. Okay, my dear resident who is wonderfully helping me, Dhyaneshwar, he has told me कि sacral plexus भी अभी कर दो मैडम, क्योंकि बच्चों को अभी से लर्न होना ज़रूरी है, तो मैं कर रही हूँ. Sacral plexus की बात जब आती है तो ventral rami of L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, ओके, ये और इसके अलावा S4, ये सारे के सारे जो हैं sacral plexus फॉर्म करते हैं, ventral rami of these spinal nerves. अब इसकी ब्रांचेस कैसे समझनी है? सिंपल सी बात है, इसकी ब्रांचेस के लिए तीन के जोड़े बनाने हैं, 1, 2 and 3. ये पहला जोड़ा हो गया, यानी L4, L5 और S1 ये मिलकर बनाते हैं दो नर्व्स. कौन सी? सुपीरियर ग्लूटियल नर्व. देन नर्व टू क्वाड्रेटस फीमोरिस। ये सब चीज़ें भारी लग रही होंगी, अभी लर्न कर लो, बाद में ये सब कुछ हल्का लगेगा। L4, L5, S1 ये दो नर्व्स बनाते हैं, पहली और दूसरी। उसके बाद दूसरी तिगड़ी आती है, दैट इज द ट्रायड, सेकेंड ट्रायड इज L5, S1, S2, दिस इज द सेकेंड ट्रायड। ये मिलकर बनाते हैं दो नर्व्स, कौन सी? इंफीरियर ग्लूटियल नर्व। सिंपल सी बात है, सुपीरियर ग्लूटियल नर्व ऊपर है तो L4, L5, S1, इंफीरियर ग्लूटियल नर्व यानी इंफीरियर है तो उससे एक नीचे L5, S1, S2 ऐसे शुरू होती है। और कौन सी बनाते हैं? नर्व टू ऑब्चुरेटर इंटरनस। ये सारी मसल्स जो हैं ये सारे तुम्हारी इंफीरियर एक्सट्रीमिटी में आने वाली है, इसलिए सैक्रल प्लेक्सस भी इम्पॉर्टेंट है। उसके बाद एक और टिगड़ी जो है वो है S1, उसके बाद एक और टिगड़ी जो है वो है S2, S3 एंड S4। ये भाई MCQ में बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली पूछा जाता है। S2, S3, S4 ये बनाती है प्यूडेंडल नर्व। प्यूडेंडल नर्व जो है, प्यूडेंडम यानी कि जेनाइटल एरिया, प्यूडेंडम मतलब जिसे छुपाया जाए, दैट इज द जेनाइटल एरिया, प्यूडेंडल नर्व बनाती है S2, S3, S4। ओके, उसके बाद जो है शियाटिक नर्व जो है, एक सैक्रल प्लेक्सस की जो ब्रांच है शियाटिक नर्व, विच इज द थिकेस्ट नर्व ऑफ द बॉडी। ये सारे जो रेमाएँ हैं L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, S4 ये सब मिलके बनाते हैं शियाटिक नर्व। ओके, सो दिस ऑल्सो यू रिमेंबर। एंड कॉक्सीजियल प्लेक्सिस का एटलीस्ट ये याद रखो दैट इट गिव्स राइज टू एनोकॉक्सीजियल नर्व, and this anococcygeal nerve supplies the skin around anus. This much even if you remember for now it is more than sufficient. Thank you. So sciatic nerve which is the thickest nerve of the body, the root value are L4, L5, S1, S2 एंड S3। ये 5 जो हैं 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ये हो गई इसकी रूट वैल्यू। तो इसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन इन सभी स्पाइनल नर्व्स की वेंट्रल रेमाई का रहता है। हाँ, सो दीज आर द 5 nerves which are contributing to the formation of sciatic nerve. S4 is not included. See, S2, S3 and S4, this is the root value for pudendal nerve. Okay, so this you remember. Thank you.